of Mufasa's face. So you have that.
The other thing is, I like the "Be Prepared" song where the hyenas are marching.
Yo,
Oh my God! Again, stuff that we forgot. This is huge.
But it would have been.
Hold on, Joe. That's why it goes 6 out of 10 because of the fact that is gone. That whole song has been butchered.
It's kind of there.
No, it has been butchered. Things were cracking apart. There was lava. There was things, and it was epic. And then there was even Nazi. He was like German Nazi soldiers. Like he is Adolf Hitler. And I was like, this is not going in the new one. And guess what? It was not in the new one.
That's another thing too. A lot of these shots were obviously during the day because I guess they wanted to show more of the stuff. Which the other one was like some of it was like nighttime.
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah.
Be Prepared and.
Can you feel the love?
Can you feel love?
Well, but this "Be Prepared" thing alone really brings it to that 6 out of 10, or that.
I would have given it a 10 out of 10 if I would have seen those hyenas.
No.
Damn, Joe, you really like them soldiers. No, I thought it was a great point, a great little look. This motherfucker's evil. He's building an army.
Yes.
Guess what? He's Adolf Hitler, and he's got the hyenas are Nazis. No, they're not going to do that, Joe. They also took away the little leaves that spelled out sex, from the original.
Well, yes, they weren't going to put that back in this one.
Well, everybody knows about it now.
I want to point it out.
Didn't you yell at me for the Aladdin scene where it's like, remember when you said to take off your clothes, and they didn't include that in Aladdin, but
and the boner thing with the Little Mermaid, they probably won't put the priest boner in the Little Mermaid. Okay. Anyway, dirty ass Disney animators.
I don't want to see.
But okay, so. Instead of the little song that Timon and Pumbaa does, they do an internal reference to Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
They start to sing, they start to sing "Be Our Guest," but it's like one line, and you don't even really get that satisfaction of that. And they chase them off because.
Hey, remember we did a live action Beauty and the Beast too that also most people didn't like.
Hey, remember? But see, I actually like. I actually really... Beauty and the Beast, the original's better. Didn't really like it. But I almost think that adaptation is a little bit better than this one because it tries to add some new things. It's got some creativeness to it. And this one is literally just shot-for-shot remake and removing stuff, shortening some of the best songs, removing a lot of the really good jokes, and trying not to be too offensive and PC.
Yeah, it's pretty hard for them to try to do anything because, I didn't like the change they did with Aladdin. At the end, instead of snake, they used Iago. I was like, well, I didn't like that change. But they're just trying to do something different. It's just a hard position to be in.
Yeah.
Well, what else? Stuff we forgot.
I'm trying to think if there's any characters that I miss specific things from, but I don't think so. It's just like this movie could have been so much better. It's just so sad. I don't know who made the decision. How did they come? They sit down in a room and like, what if the animals have no facial expressions? They're like, oh, what do you mean? It's like let's try to make a movie where there's no emotion.
I'm gonna try to just add eyebrows to every.
Or just move their eyebrows.
Big eyebrows.
A lot of people say that, Simba is the least compelling character in Lion King because you got Mufasa, Scar, Timon, Pumbaa, Nala, Rafiki, all these really great people. They really tried to play up, Simba here, but I think you could have leaned into some of those other characters and, got the same effect. That it's still a lot of fun. Timon and Pumbaa, they were big. I mean, boy, the Hakuna Matata song, everybody was singing that when that thing came out. Do you think they did a good job on that song?
Yeah.
They did as well, I think, as you were gonna get, but it's not as good as the original one. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What, Matthew Broderick was? No, who was the other? Nathan Lane and who?
I forgot. It's gonna kill me now.
Too many actors.
Yeah, some of the Circle of Life stuff, like right at the beginning, they
actually right at the beginning, I really liked it. The
Yeah.
first 30 seconds before anyone started talking, and they were just singing the song,
Yeah,
and everything was epic, and you see all
they
the
even
animals.
had the elephant stepping, and the little birds like running, like literally the same fucking
It was
shot.
really good.
The only thing, everything was so similar that I was like, "Where are the light rays? Where are my light rays? I need light rays." There were no light rays.
And then they did the title screen, and it kind of got weird and awkward and silent, and then the movie just went downhill from right there. It was like, oh, we started great. This movie could be really good. And then...
The comedy. So, did you like the new jokes that they did in here?
Yeah, they were fine. I didn't have a problem. I think they let some of the characters, like the voice actors, kind of play into their like personal strengths that they had.
Especially Pumbaa.
Yeah,
Seth.
but I don't think
Yeah,
it was...
see, hearing Seth laugh.
That's
it.
You've got a really good Seth Rogen.
That was
Thank you.
pretty good.
Thank you. It actually kind of fits coming from him. So I thought
that was a good choice for that.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with any of the comedy, but I wanted more of it. Like, that was a bright spot, and if that's going to be the bright spot, let them kind of go a little bit deeper into
That's
it.
what I was saying.
Yeah.
The point I was trying to make with Timon and Pumbaa, they're some of the best characters in the original. Simba's not really that interesting. Let's play up some of these other aspects or strengthen them. And I think because they got Donald Glover, they really needed to focus on that.
The thing I couldn't stop doing too is like I used to watch that as a kid like so many times. Like throughout this movie, I was saying their lines. I was like, no, that's not what he said.
I would have hit you if you were just sitting in the chair, just like.
But
In the original, he says
I was like, he looks blue. I see goldish. Or no, they didn't say that line.
No.
That was sad.
No, you've seen this movie a lot.
I did.
Okay. What would you give the original Lion King? Let's nail down our ratings on that.
The original.
It's very difficult. I probably when I first saw it, probably like a 9.
10 out of 10. I watched it so many times.
10 out of 10.
Man,
It's so
it was
rewatchable.
emotional. I cried.
Yeah, I cried. It's a very strong connection to the loss of your loved ones and becoming
And you
a
did
better.
see all
But
the emotion on Jonathan Taylor's tongue.
but it's just a remake of what was it? A remake of
Kimba.
Kimba, the Japanese.
Kimba the White Lion, which is just a retelling of Hamlet anyway, and like other
It's a good
stories.
story.
No, it's a solid story, but like if the story is already solid and they've already shot the original for you and they've laid the groundwork, it's like the difficulty
We
of like
know
writing
why,
a movie
Joe.
is lowered and lowered.
We know why. Why?
Monies.
Monies and a bankruptcy of ideas. Could you
Yeah.
imagine if Disney, because they're scared, because they know if they put all this technology into something brand new, and it wasn't Lion King, it was like a story about a cheetah, or just something brand fucking new.
Yeah.
Within the what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to stay close to the genre and stories, and I would have loved it, but of course it would have been a huge risk. But you gotta think but it could have been amazing, and then Disney could still make a ton of money with the
this
cheetah
is
dolls and all this other stuff, and then there could be a crossover with make new shit, Disney. I'm getting sick and tired of these remakes. What's gonna happen when they're done remaking everything? Are they gonna go to their terrible direct to VHS, or are they gonna do what I said, like create new stories?
That's 3 this year already, right? In the first half of this year, right? So
Dumbo,
Aladdin,
terrible, Aladdin, Lion King.
we got Mulan this year. Mulan comes out this year.
No. That's
spring 2020. Yeah.
No Mushu, no me.
No Mushu.
You're gonna be there. If I had to be there once,
Fudge.
No singing. No Mushu. No.
Mister,
I
I'm
don't
a man
know.
out of you.
Oh yeah, Donny Osmond / Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan sings all the songs in the Chinese version of Mulan. So if you've got time on
I need to
YouTube,
watch it.
the
Yeah.
Chinese version of it, and it's Jackie Chan singing. It's
Okay.
amazing.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. That was stuff we.
little bit.
Kinda. He was in the clouds when
Yeah, a
the
little bit.
lightning struck. It would make the outline of Mufasa's face. So you have that.
The other thing is, I like the "Be Prepared" song where the hyenas are marching.
Yo, it was
But-
a
Oh
short.
my
would've been-
God! Again,
would've-
stuff that we forgot. This is huge.
But it would have been weird.
Hold
if they
on,
were
Joe.
saying-
That's why it goes 6 out of 10 because of the fact that is gone. That whole song
They
has
know it's
been
there.
butchered.
It's kind of there.
No,
Well,
it has
butchered,
been
yeah.
butchered. things were cracking apart. There was lava. There was things, and it was epic. And then there was even Nazi. He was like German Nazi soldiers. Like he is Adolf Hitler. And I was like, this is not going in the new one. And guess what? It was not in the new one.
That's another thing too. A lot of these shots were obviously during the day because I guess they wanted to show more of the stuff. Which the other one was like some of it was like nighttime.
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah.
Be prepared and.
Can you feel the love?
Can you feel the love?
Well, but this Be Prepared thing alone really brings it to that 6 out of 10. Or that
I would give
3
it a
out of
10 out of 10 if I would have seen this hyenas.
No.
Damn, Joe, you really like them soldiers. No, I thought it was a great point. A great little, look, this motherfucker's evil.